that Ontario and Canada agreed that the feds would not duplicate the EA. And by doing so, to your point on red tape, we just shaved off right there. The truth is that we were able to achieve something that no government could.
Do we have that skilled labor here? Because labor shortage is there.
Create jobs, stand up for Canada. That's what this is about. This is what our Premier's vision is all about. Produce about 500,000 ounces of gold every year at peak production. So against, it could be Trump, it could be anyone else in the world. We are on Team Canada, full stop. Fundamentally, it meant opportunity, it meant freedom, it meant democracy, but opportunity more than anything else. And this is a country where if you work hard, you can do great things. There are people without jobs, and over here, there's jobs without people. Our job is to connect the dots. This is a massive mine project, a gold project under the new one project, one process. When it comes to building nuclear mines, a refinery, is that we need more people, skilled workers to do the work.
Ontario's Minister of Energy and Mines, Stephen LECCE, they have announced that Ontario government is accelerating Kinross Gold Corporation's Great Bear Project. Yes, Great Bear Project under the One Project, One Process framework. And this is the first gold mine and the third project overall to be accepted under the new framework launched this past October. Ontario is fast tracking one of Canada's premier gold mines under One Project, One Process, which is Kinross Gold Great Bear Project. This will support more than 1,000 jobs and strengthen made in Ontario supply chains. Let's hear out Honorable Stephen LECCE, who is the Minister of Energy and Mines here in Ontario.
Colleagues, I'm proud to announce that Ontario has designated the Kinross Great Bear Project. This is a massive mine project, a gold project under the new One Project, One Process framework. And what this means is we're going to cut the permits by half. We're going to open up one of the largest mines in Canada. We're going to deliver $5 billion that the company is investing to build this incredible mine in our north. It's a great example that Ontario's new open for business and new fast-tracked permitting system is attracting global investment and turning heads of leaders around the world, because we can do it here at home, at scale, and with speed. And that's what the new One Project, One Process vision is about. It's about moving with speed in this moment to protect our country and create jobs. And in this project alone, 1,100 net new jobs, as well as $5 billion of investment unlocked. This project at its peak is going to help produce about 500,000 ounces of gold every year at peak production. So it's one of the largest. It'll be one of the most significant, and it will be the premier gold mine in Ontario and Canada. So we're happy to deliver certainty, move with speed, create jobs, stand up for Canada. That's what this is about. This is what our Premier's vision is all about. And I just want to say thank you to our partners in the North, First Nation and government and industry working together, because we're all on the same team right now. It's not just about cheering on our Olympians. We're standing up for our flag. The flag just celebrated another national flag of Canada Day. I think about what my immigrant family, what they reflect on, what the flag means to them. Fundamentally, it meant opportunity, it meant freedom, it meant democracy, but opportunity more than anything else. And this is a country where if you work hard, you can do great things. So I want that opportunity society, that reality that through hard work and commitment you could succeed. So that's what Canada's about. It's what our flag stands for. And I'll conclude with this: in a world of choices, we have a flag, a country that's values are rooted in democracy. We have the most ethical resources on earth, the cleanest electricity grid, the highest skilled and most productive workers. We are a land of the rule of law and freedom fundamentally. And so I'm proud of Canada. And I know our Premier cares deeply that he wants Canada to succeed against, it could be Trump, it could be anyone else in the world. We are on Team Canada, full stop. And that's what today's massive announcement for Kinross Gold's new Great Bear Project is literally all about.
Minister, it's good to hear that now we have the Team Canada approach, where the federal, provincial, and the First Nations, they are together, and proudly to have the Made in Ontario. And the hurdles in this process, because we have seen many announcements in the past also, by the federal about the projects. And immediate workforce shortages, that is a main concern, as this announcement said that it will create thousands plus jobs. Do we have that skilled labor here? Because labor shortage is there. And also the long-term regulatory hurdles like permanent delays, government overlaps, federal and provincial government overlaps, and red tapeism is there. How Ontario government will tackle these issues of labor shortage, the skilled labor in this scenario, and over the red tapeism? Thank you.
I very much appreciate this question. We made the announcement at NORCAT, which is a hub for training of the workforce and the next generation of skilled workers, because we, like you, we understand that the next opportunity when it comes to building nuclear mines, a refinery, is that we need more people, skilled workers to do the work. Now, we have an amazing, highly talented, skilled workforce, but I agree we need thousands more. So we are working with industry and private sector unions to create a new pipeline of skilled work. We estimate thousands are going to be required. The truth is, we still have, a high unemployment rate, a high youth unemployment rate. So our job is now to connect the dots. There's a skills mismatch somehow knitted. There are people without jobs, and over here there's jobs without people. Our job is to connect the dots, get people working, make sure that they're aware of viable. These are not, mediocre jobs. These are very well-paid, unionized jobs with pensions, benefits, and high incomes, relatively speaking. These are very lucrative employment. You could own a home on a job like this. That applies to nuclear. It certainly applies to the mines. So it's a critical priority for the government and the premier, and expect to see more investments in building the skills, as particularly on building the labor centers that are helping us expand the workforce. On red tape is a huge priority for us. We cut our permits by 50%. We want the federal government to do the same. The truth is that we were able to achieve something that no government could, which is we got the federal government to agree to end the red tape and duplication on the environmental assessment on the road to the Ring of Fire. And it is our government and our premier's commitment to build this road started this year. But we announced at Christmas, just before Christmas, that Ontario and Canada agreed that the feds would not duplicate the EA. And by doing so, to your point on red tape, we just shaved off right there 3 years from the project timeline. So there is a way to do it through partnership. The world changed. Trump reminds us every day with his incoherent rants and attacks on our country. We've got to work stronger, smarter, faster to stand up for our interests. And so I think we're demonstrating to you today we're doing that, but we're not going to hope for the best. We're going to keep being aggressive with the feds to move faster so that we win and our workers win too.